What is going on, everybody? Brent here, OUnitProductions.com, and I'm back with another episode for today. Busy past weekend on the road. Didn't go too far this weekend. Did take a nice little 100 or so mile journey, but a lot of the stuff that I'm about to share with you guys is from a local community yard sale that actually only goes on once a year here. It's a nearby town close to where I live. So I picked up some cool stuff there, but I also headed to a few flea markets, actually just yesterday as a matter of fact, and got some cool stuff to show you guys here. Before I get into today's episode, I just want to mention a few things briefly here real quick. First off, if you're not a fan of OUnit Productions on Facebook, please head on over there and click the like button. It's facebook.com/OUnit Productions. I always put different exclusive stuff on there, pictures, videos, etc. Second of all, check out OUPphotographytour.com. We're less than a month away now where I'll be hitting the road, going across the country, hitting different flea markets, going to different events, concerts, and whatnot. I'll have more information on some of this stuff soon. And lastly, this coming Sunday, which is actually July 1st, it's going to be my last big buying day until that trip. So I'm going to be working on, putting out sales and moving inventory, setting up as a vendor at a flea market, hopefully once or twice. Lots going on, but let's just go ahead and get right into this past weekend's picks, share some of this stuff with you guys. First off, it's the first thing that I went to when I started filming here today. So let's go ahead and show you guys this awesome Hershey's ice cream sign. It would have been a board that in those little slots they would have put the flavors, chocolate, vanilla, etc. It's a really cool tin sign. I absolutely love it. I mean, a couple weeks ago I showed you guys the Hershey's ice cream double-sided flange sign that I got. I actually moved that within the last few weeks. Ended up pretty much doubling my money on that one, so that was a quick little flip. I wasn't sure whether or not I was going to keep that one. I was debating it, but I decided to flip it because the quick flip is always the best. You can go get more killer stuff. Really cool tin sign here. It's only one-sided, but I loved it. The guy only had $35 on it. This is a guy that I buy from a lot. I get a lot of my different signs from him. This was from the flea market actually just yesterday, one of the flea markets that I went to. But I ended up getting it actually a little bit cheaper than $35 because of a bundle that I put together. And let me go ahead and show you the other half of that bundle. Try to be careful here. As you see, this is a really cool Buddy L truck. I've actually never seen one of these before, so this is kind of the reason that I went for it when I saw it. It's in really good condition. I looked it over quite a bit before I actually made an offer on it. All the plastic is intact. There's really no cracks or nothing. The window is supposed to go down like this, so it's not broken there. All the other windows are still in place. A lot of them open. As you see there, that one opens. This door here opens. The back door opens. You see it says Buddy L Stables, Caution Horses. I was told that there's originally horses, I guess, that came with this. Not 100% sure on that. I can barely open that with one hand here, but let's see if we can take a look in the back here. Very cool. The toy horses would have went back there. Back still opens just fine. Like I said, it's kind of hard with one hand here. But he only had, I think, $45 marked on this, maybe $40 marked on it. I didn't actually look it up yet, but I mean, a Buddy L truck, I usually do really well with Buddy L. I bought a couple in the back, and they've all sold relatively fast, whether it be, on eBay or in one of my co-op booths. But anyway, this was the second part of the bundle. I picked up this cool truck and the Hershey's ice cream menu board sign here. I offered 60 bucks. And the guy thought about it for a second, and he took it. 60 bucks for both of these, so I'm in them basically 30 bucks a piece. Again, I haven't looked this up yet, so I don't want to make assumptions on it. But I don't see any problem why I can't at least double my money on this. And as far as the Hershey's ice cream sign goes, again, I haven't really looked it up. Not sure if I'm going to sell it on eBay or in a co-op. But once again, I don't see any problem with at least doubling my money on that. So it was a nice little pick right there with these two pieces. I do buy quite a lot of, Tonka trucks, etc., Buddy trucks, Buddy L trucks, Nyland trucks. But it's been a while since I bought one, so pretty excited for this one. I really kind of curious to see how that ends up doing. Alright, next up, as you see a higher sign here, this is actually from the community yard sale that I was telling you guys about, and I got a really, really good deal on it. I'm going to show you guys here, kind of blurry, but you can see $2. It's an antique tin sign. It's got markings on there, BN6, AAA Sign Co. I looked these up, and some people have sold some recently for about, I think it was like $30 to $40. I mean, $2. I really don't understand exactly why the guy was selling it for so cheap, but I mean, it's not my job to correct people's mistakes, I guess. $2, really cool. Not gonna have a problem selling that for at least probably 25 to 50 bucks, depending on where I end up selling it. Likely this is going to be going up in my OUP on eBay store this week. So that is that. Let's move over here real quick, and I'll show you guys some of these other small things I got. As you see, a velvet tin, nothing really to phone home about, not in the best condition, but if you can see that there, I only paid 25 cents. So 25-cent velvet can, I don't see any reason why I can't get, a good 5 to 10 bucks out of that. Nice little co-op item. This here was actually free, and I thought it was pretty cool. It's an electric putt return set. It is from the Sears brand. Again, I haven't looked this up too much either. I'm just beginning the beginning stages of processing this week. But this was completely free. As I was talking about in the last episode, free is good. So I mean, whatever I get out of that is pure profit. I'm probably going to clean it up on the inside a little bit. I did notice it looks like everything's there, but it needs a nice little cleaning. Might be missing a piece or two. I have to do some more research on that. But pretty cool. Even if I only get 5 or so bucks out of that, still 100% profit on that. Let's see where we want to go here next. I guess we'll talk about the bottle here. Paid $3 for this. It's about the price that I like to pay for big bottles like this. But for this one, I actually thought he was going to ask more, but he didn't. He said he just got it out of an estate this past week. Virginia Dare. I love the advertising on it. Really cool bottle. I'm probably going to ask around 10 for it in one of my co-ops. This particular one is from, let's see, New Kensington, PA. The City Bottling Co. Not exactly familiar with this bottling company or, this brand in general, but just a really cool piece. And sticking with my free theme, let me share these here with you guys. These are some insulators. I picked these up at the community yard sale, absolutely free. Some lady just had them sitting at the end of her driveway in a pile marked free. Pretty cool pieces. I mean, I had a friend that got one that was a little bit bigger than this, and he charged, I think he paid like 20 bucks, honestly. But for this one, I mean, it's probably retail. I can hopefully get somewhere around 10 for it. These are probably both going to go in the co-ops right here. Once again, free money is good. And for me, the free stuff I pick up, I at least like to try to, when I can, I like to try to get free stuff that's in my genre at least, the antique genre. Dirty, rusty, classic pieces of American history, etc., etc. So that is that. These two free, the game free, another good week to grab the free stuff. Let's go ahead and get into the last little bit of stuff I wanted to share with you guys here. As you see, it's a variety of different Army/military stuff. Not something that I typically pick up a lot of, but when it's the right price on anything, as you know, I'll definitely jump on it. She originally had this in a box, as you see right there. There's the box. I saved it to show you guys. Army stuff, $20 all, and I'm assuming at some point in the day they wrote the or best offer, make offer. I was looking through the box. I was trying to find some markings that would maybe distinguish some of this stuff. The stuff that I have sold in the past, it all relied heavily on different markings for different divisions, etc. A lot of this stuff doesn't really have, any markings that I saw just off the bat. Again, I'm going to look at some of this stuff closer. If you know more about military stuff, definitely leave a comment below. I'm curious what some of this stuff might be, or a little back history on it. But we got a canteen here. We got this, which I believe went on a belt and held knives. We got a few different belts here, as you see. Pretty cool. And oh, I forgot about this here. This is some sort of other, I guess, belt pouch. Looks like it has all kinds of compartments in it, etc., etc. And last but not least, I still don't know what the heck this is. It looks like a big, maybe sleeping bag case or a backpack. I'm not sure, but it says property of NYS Medical Defense. I think you guys can kind of see that right there. But anyway, I picked up all this stuff that you see, all the military stuff. I made an offer of $10. I said I didn't know much about it, but I would take a chance. She accepted. So for $10 I got all this, and I'm easily thinking I can at least sell the canteen for 10 to 15. So I mean, I'm kind of just going to piece this stuff out in the co-ops. Some of the, like this bag or whatever it is, for example, will look good hanging on one of my co-op walls. Some of these I'll hang up in different spots in the co-op to generate interest to military buyers, fans, collectors, etc. So that is that. If you guys know anything about any of this military stuff more than I do, I would love to hear it. Leave a comment below. And as always, please leave a comment and let me know what is your favorite item featured in this episode. Not a lot today. Bought a little bit light this past weekend. I think all this stuff was, 70, 80 bucks, something like that. So, I mean, can't go wrong. Probably going to put this Buddy L truck and the hire sign on eBay this week. Perhaps the Hershey's as well. And a lot of this other stuff is going to be going in the co-ops. So, have a great, week, couple days, whatever it is, until I see you again. Leave a comment below. If you like what you saw, please hit the like button. Check out the Facebook page, facebook.com/OUnitProductions and OUPphotographytour.com as well. Thank you guys so much. I'll be back soon, and have an absolute great week.